Yo, so let's talk about this week's Boruto episode. This shit was pretty lit, I'm not gonna lie. The introduction of Mitsuki, Boruto's eye kind of getting more love. They really love to show off this eye almost every week. We're kind of learning a little more of this power as well. Learning as in, it's not Mitsuki. A lot of people thought that it was Mitsuki. Hell, even Shikadai thought that it was Mitsuki. It's not. And Shino, I feel really bad for Shino. I really do. And dumb nigga moment here. Yeah, I just found out this is Shino. I'm not gonna lie. It's like I didn't even pay attention to this entire time that this is Shino. I read the manga. I've been watching this anime. And I'm like, wait a minute. That's Shino? Maybe I'm like half asleep. And that's why I don't remember it. And I always watch Boruto when I'm half asleep. But that's Shino! I don't know, dude. I'm so forgetful, dude. I swear to God. I am so forgetful and oblivious sometimes. Guys, what's going on? I am Double N, bringing you guys a Boruto review here this week. If you guys are enjoying, make sure to slap a like, as it does help out a lot. Just like before you even watch this video, take the time out of your day to hit that like button. Seriously, just don't do anything but hit the like button, and then let's continue watching the video. Subscribe as well for more content, as well as I'd love to hear your thoughts about this week's Boruto down in the comments down below. But Boruto this week, getting some more love. Boruto just seems to be very well respected by everybody. Hell, even Iwabe. It literally starts off by Iwabe literally respecting him. It seems to be this demon thing, or this aura being possessive again towards this student. We don't know. He's, you know, causing a ruckus here with the fire style jutsu. And I'm like, wait a minute. He can use the fire style, and he's this young? This new generation is talented. I swear, dude. But he's causing a ruckus here, right? And he's possessed by the exact same power that Boruto's kind of been chasing down with this eye. And a lot of people, even myself, say it's a Tenseigan. People say it's a mutated Byakugan. A lot of people are saying a lot of things. I think it's implied, though, that anybody right now thinking that it's a Byakugan, it's not. It's very much implied that it's not the Byakugan, because when he spoke about it to Hinata, his mother, he was trying to bring up that if this is the Byakugan or not, and she explained what the Byakugan was, and he seemed unsure if it's actually Byakugan or not. What's unfortunate is that Naruto came in at the worst possible time, and we don't even get to know if that's happening. And you know what's funny too is most of what's happening right now isn't even happening in the manga. Dude, the manga was a recap of the entire movie. But up to date, actually, I'll be posting a manga review tomorrow. They had a new chapter, so you'll be seeing that on this channel tomorrow, guys. But it's interesting that most of what's happening in the Boruto anime didn't even happen in the manga. So the manga is like ahead, but we're getting more information about Boruto's eye than we ever have in the anime than in the manga. Literally right now, no spoilers, it's chapter 1 in the manga. We saw the eye, that's it. Otherwise, right now in the manga, we've literally never seen the eye ever again. So take it as you will, if it's a spoiler or not. It's really not, but I mean, you know what I mean? It's not, because it's not, I don't know. It's whatever at this point. Mitsuki's introduction, I really like, though. Mitsuki versus Iwabe, even. He seems very confident, very cocky. He's kind of very oblivious, though, because if you guys didn't know, this is Orochimaru's child, and he seems very, very, like, oblivious. You could even hear him talking to Orochimaru. Everyone's got their doubts, and that's exactly what he is. So I'm very interested to see Orochimaru's child getting this love right now. Everybody has this kind of wary respect for him, whereas they respect him, but at the same time they fear him because he almost killed Iwabe. And I mean, to be honest, he doesn't really understand sarcasm, and he's way too literal, because when Iwabe told him literally don't hold back, he literally did not hold back. He almost killed the guy, dude. Shino couldn't even take him off until Boruto had to say something. Shino was not gonna be able to take him off. He was not. So the power, though, the power. This young boy can use the wind style, the lightning style. Dude, he's talented, man. Oh my God, he's very agile too. He's fast, and this kind of possessive aura that Boruto's always been seeing with this eye. Since we don't have a name for it, we don't know what it is. I'm saying the Tenseigan, we don't know what it is. You know, he can also see it as well. You know, he can see it. Yeah, my man can see it. That's what interests me the most, is that he can see it as well. And I'm sitting there like, how? You know, how the hell can he see it? Because Boruto's got this eye. That's how he sees it. I don't know how Mitsuki sees it. You know, he hasn't really been getting much love, so I'd like to see more Mitsuki. This episode really made me like Mitsuki a lot more, I'm not gonna lie. He's very powerful, he's very gifted, and he's very talented. Even though he was genetically made to have this talent, he's very, very, very talented, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not. He's definitely well talented here. But going into it as well, it seems like a lot of people don't even respect Shino, and I feel kind of bad for that. When he's talking to Iruka-sensei, which he looks so old, he did not age well, I'm not gonna lie, he did not. But it seems as though he's not really well respected by the children here that he teaches, and I would honestly hate that. I would, honest to God, hate that. How do you stop? Like, I don't get that at all. He's trying his best, he's doing the most that he can, and when he even talked to Kurenai, I'm like, oh my god, it sucks, dude. Like, it sucks a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Like, he's doing the best that he can, he's very well informative, but at the same time, it's Shino. He was always kind of the shadow. He was always this guy that was extremely powerful, even when they were kids, as they were getting, but never really received much love. The most love that he got was when he whooped Konkuro's ass, but the poison barely got him, and then he was crippled. It sucks, you know. The Aburame clan not really getting much love. I'm telling you, he's got a lot of power inside of him. And when he tried his hardest to try and impress the children there, he just kind of seemed like everything that he tried was just written away. You know, everybody touched the freaking toys, and I'm like, why would you touch the toys? Everybody knows Aburame clan literally means the insect clan. Everybody knows this, but instead they all touch the toys. I'm like, nigga, how do you think he's moving this shit? I'm like, no way, they did not touch it. No way. You know that has insects, dude. You know it does, dude. But getting more into it as well, we get to see as well another person being possessed by this aura that Boruto's chasing after. And the shitty feeling about this, going back at the Shino here, he's taking all the blame for what every single one of these students are doing. All the cataclysm that Boruto's done, all the damage to the school, the damage to the freaking head of Naruto, he is taking the fall for most of it because these are his students and his responsibility. You know, apparently in Japanese culture, the teacher is really more like a second parent. So they're taking all the fall. And Iruka said if it's too hard, let Anko take care of it. I'm like, she's fat now, dude. Let's not have her go on the screen. Let's not. But like, I don't know. I just feel bad for him. I'm really not going to lie. I really do. I've always liked Shino. I've had this respect for him. He's always been strong. I'm not going to lie. And, you know, he's just not getting it down. I mean, he's a good teacher. He's informed. He's teaching these kids stuff, but they just don't respect him, man. I guess because he didn't really do much in the Great Ninja War. He didn't do much, so honestly, no one gives a shit about him, man. I'm like, come on, dude. Give Shino a chance, bro. Give him a chance. But, like, this possessive aura that obtains the human that is working on this school, Boruto's eye popping up again. This is where Mitsuki really, really signifies that he can also see that as well, and he also sees that Boruto can see it as well, and for some reason loves to point it out. We got Sarada showing off, though. I'm not gonna lie, so far she is my favorite character from this entire series. I'm not gonna lie, like, she is my favorite character of Boruto Naruto Next Generations. I love her design. I think she's badass, dude. I love the fact that she is not only a genius in both ways, because Sakura is a genius. She was smart as shit. And Sasuke, well, he's from the Uchiha clan. You know he's a genius. So she is talented and a genius. She's got brains and bronze and talent. And potentially when she gets it, the Sharingan, which we know she gets it. But like, oh my god, dude. This is lit. Literally lit. She's got about two best of both worlds. You know, I know Sakura gets a lot of hate, but we have to at least acknowledge that Sakura was a fucking genius, dude. Like, if you guys remember the tuning exams, she aced that test, dude. Everybody tried to steal her shit. But Boruto popping off here as well, he's way too risky. I think the most of what they're doing is they're showing that all of these students have talents, but they have flaws to these talents. Shigadai can't hold the setup paralysis jutsu. Sarada is too confident, therefore lacking to finish off opponents here. Chocho is way too lazy. And I know Choji was too, but he knew when to at least amp it up. Chocho is way too lazy. Denki's a bitch, dude. I'm sorry. Denki is a bitch. I'm sorry, man. He is a bitch, dude. And then Boruto, he's got like all of like the, I guess he's got some brains. He's not a complete idiot like Naruto was. He has some brains. But, I mean, because he absolutely dogged this test. on Shino's board, and Shino gave him a stupid hard one. But otherwise, he basically aced everything else. It also seemed like, as well as that Boruto, he just needs to fine-tune his shit, dude. Good taijutsu, but he's way too risky. He could always cause some type of damage to Naruto's head, to the train, to now he almost died here and almost killed this man as well. It seemed like he did the primary lotus, I'm not gonna lie, with the position that he had, but he almost broke this man's neck, which would have killed him, and he almost killed himself if Mitsuki wasn't there to save the two of them. I'm just like, Boruto, stop taking these risks. But I do like that they're showing the flaws for all of these students, because all these students so far, I'm not gonna lie, they looked flawless. I'm like, why are they in the academy? Give them the headbands and their genis right now. You know what? Put them in the tuning exams right now, because these guys are way too gifted and way too good. But they got flaws, and I like that they have flaws. That's why they're in the academy right now, because they have flaws. Inojin can't even hold his type of jutsu that long. It doesn't last that long. I think he can go for like a max of 2-3 minutes. So, whereas his father could easily do that, dude, forever. So, until they got tired. So, honest to God, I like that they have flaws, and I like that they're going to be working on them. But more along going towards the end here, Shino gets possessed. And am I the only one who's not surprised? Like, even before this, throughout this entire episode when he was in his fields, I knew that Shino was going to get possessed, because he was, like, showing the same distasteful emotions that Denki was going through, you know, that Metal Lee was going through, that anybody who got possessed was really going through, you know, where they felt distraught, they felt upset, and they felt like they weren't worth anything. And that, I feel like, is the the requirements to get possessed by all of this power. So, they're gonna get their ass beat in them woods, man. She'll piss, man. But that's really going to be it, though, for the review, guys. You guys let me know what you think down in the comments down below. Subscribe, and definitely make sure to hit the like button, as it does mean a lot to me. Guys, thanks so much for the support on these Boruto reviews. It does mean a lot. You guys seem to love the Boruto ones more than the other ones, so I appreciate that. If you guys want to check out any other reviews, all the playlists are on the main hub of the channel. We got Dragon Ball Super, My Hero, Attack on Titan. I'm going to be starting up First Impressions this week, guys. I'll be doing that Boruto chapter and what I'm watching for this season tomorrow. Guys, thank you again for watching. It does mean a lot to me. Hit the bell so you get notified anytime when I go live as well. And with that, guys, I'll catch you guys next time.